Adventure on Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Wake up, America! It's time for the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY.com, West Palm Beach's #1 internet radio station. Here's your host, the Pipeman.
The memories lost, but with time I am healing. The beat of your heart takes me back to a feeling. And then you left me in the depths, and nothing but regrets. You make me, you break me. I'll bury the ashes in both of our names, so we let go, we die slow.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with our next guest that has some badass music, but also I kind of dig what the whole vibe is about the new song. So let's welcome to the show, Lines of Loyalty. How are you?
Good, man. Thanks for having us, man.
Hey, my pleasure. So tell us about this new song, first of all, from you as the artist.
Funny story is that this was one of the last songs recorded for the record. So the record didn't have a name. But this was one of the last songs recorded, and obviously it was the last single on the record. But it was written not to be called that. It was written just as like an experience of just how we all feel to be human. And the tagline was the last thing to be written. The "Hurts to Be Human" line was the last thing to be written. And basically, I had it in my notes when I was writing a song. I had it in my notes, "Hurts to Be Human," and I brought it to my buddy Ricky, and I showed it to him, and he was like, "Man, I like that a lot." So then that just stuck to be the tagline, and it just I just think it relates with everyone in the band so much, and I think it relates with all the fans a lot. When we're on the road and stuff, people can really relate to that, and I feel like it really hit the mark, man, when we did it. So
yeah, I gotta tell you that I think it hits the mark with just about every human walking the face of the earth right now.
Yeah.
You know, because it's funny, you know, there's so much going on and it's just spreading everywhere. Not so funny, but you go other places and it's like you think you may be escaping certain things and it's the same problem, just different place. And
of course,
I think we just all need to be one people and like learn to love each other.
Well, and that's a big thing too, is like when we write songs, we want to write it to make it feel like you're not alone. You know what I mean? And like that's why I listen to music, and that's why I write music, is to make people feel like they belong, or hey, you're not alone in this heartbreak or the addiction. You're not alone in this. There are other people that are going through it too. So for sure, man, I totally believe that too, man, that we should all just kind of come together and just be one big, human race,
No doubt. And that is what music does for us. That's why I think it's cool. And there's like, sometimes people say out there, oh, if you're in music, you shouldn't be talking about certain subjects. I disagree with that. I think the music is what brings us all together.
Of course.
Music is the best therapy. And I think we need it more than ever now. To me, in my lifetime, I think we need it more than ever.
Well, I think music is therapy to a lot of people, and I think that people overlook music a lot and the powers of it. And at least in my life, obviously being a musician too, but just being a music lover, dude, like music's changed my life. It affects my moods. It just every day. It's just something most people do is listen to music. I think it's an underrated part of people's lives that they don't really understand, that really helps people. So like, obviously therapy is a lot of money, but music is, music's therapy, man. And it works for me. And I hope that, songs like "Hurts to Be Human" and stuff like that can really help people through some hard times.
Well, what's cool about a song like this too is, okay, so that's why I asked you in the beginning what it means to you.
Yeah.
But it's not always the same as what it means to the person listening to it, but a great song like this is always the type of song where everybody can put their own meaning to it.
Yep.
And you're still unified.
Exactly. You're so right, where a good song can mean multiple things to other people, where they can take it about a heartbreak, they can take it about losing a loved one, they can take it about addiction, they can take it multiple ways. And that's awesome when people do that.
Yeah, because the bottom line is we're all going through things good, bad, and different. Sometimes they're different things, sometimes they're similar, but we also always have our own perspective. And I think when you go to a concert or a festival and you see all those people out there, they're singing the lyrics to these songs. And for each one of those people, that could be hitting a different nerve or different part of their heart or what have you, or their brain or anything, but it's hitting everybody the same.
And that's the thing too, man. It's just, you never know what's going on in someone's head. You know what I mean? And I always try to be as kind as I can to everybody, because you never know what someone else is going through. And obviously, you know, and same with, you know, just in the mind, man, it's crazy. It's just crazy that the amount of stuff that people hide and people, you know, kind of tuck back. You know what I mean? So hopefully, you know, listen to songs and listen to music, man, can help a lot of people.
So what was that one moment in life for you where maybe it was a song that hit you, maybe it was a band that hit you, or just an instrument that hit you that made you realize that this is like just part of your life now?
My dad is a bass player as well. So at a young age, I picked it up and wanted to be, you know, just like him and stuff like that. And it kind of just, it kind of became a way of life for me, man. It, you know, just through high school and just from my 20s, just, you know, the grind going through it. But it just became a way of life, man. And music is something that, you know, I just can't walk away from now, man. It's been a grind for the past 11, 12 years now. So it's been something since a very young age, from my father playing music.
So what do you think is one story, good, bad, crazy, wild, not crazy, whatever, that really stands in your mind of this whole journey that you've been on in music?
Man, I guess I would just say those 3 legs of Static and Seven Dust that we did a few months back, dude. I just you know, playing to a couple thousand people a night, dude. I mean, it was a life-changing, a very humbling moment, dude, and it was a very just like, you know, it's working kind of thing, man. So, I mean, the past year has been a very good time for our band, and it's been a lot of hard work, and obviously there's no instant gratification, you know, ever when it comes to music, you know what I mean? Unless you get a viral song or, you know, a big TikTok thing or something like that. But like, I think just the past year, all the tours and all the fans and all just all the interactions and talking to people and seeing how much, you know, our music has touched some people, man, I think that's been a really big thing for me.
So does it blow your mind when you're going out on tour with bands like that and you think that the crowd's there for them, and then you see them singing your songs and find out
man,
they're
that's
there for you?
You know, that's a very surreal moment, man. And like, you know, you go back to the merch table and, you know, I mean, they're saying, I saw you here, and just all that kind of stuff, man. And we have a fan page where people share a bunch of heartfelt stuff, and it's awesome, man. It makes, you know, doing music, it's so hard, and obviously you got to sacrifice a lot, but just seeing those things just all make it worth it. So
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, when you have those experiences, it just makes you realize, like, yes, this is really what I'm destined to do. Exactly.
And it's hard because a lot of people don't understand the real sacrifice of music, and it's a hard thing, you know. It's, you know, there's not much money in it yet, and there's, you know, a lot of just grind, a lot of struggle, and, you know, people don't understand, you know what I mean? It's, oh, go get a real job, go do this and stuff like that. And it's just hard because it's like being a professional athlete. It's like, you know, good luck, you know what I'm saying? But someone has to do it, man. And it's a way of life for me, and it's a way of life for the band. And, you know, we're not going to stop until we hit that point that we, you know, it's our life, it's our living. So
I love it. And I love how you put that, because I say all the time, you know, musicians, they work super hard. Like, when people tell you get a real job, like, those people telling you that don't work even a half as hard as a musician does.
Oh, for sure.
And maybe they should walk in your shoes for even like an hour, maybe, you know?
Sure.
And so it is dedication. I find the one thing about being a musician is it's pure dedication and love and passion for the music, because Otherwise, you would never make it. Yeah, it's because you have to love it because of everything you have to put into it. You put everything, heart and soul into it, and that's what makes a great song too.
Oh, agreed. And obviously, if you do it for the money, it's the wrong reasons. If you do it for the fame, I think that's for the wrong reasons too, man. It's just obviously that stuff comes with it, but you got to do it for the love of the music and do it for yourself, first, and then all that stuff hopefully should come. But yeah, man, it just being in the band is a lot harder than I think people think, and just those little battles of just people coming and wanting pictures and wanting signatures on a vinyl or a CD or just stuff like that, or just coming to our headlining shows, whatever. Just coming to our shows just means so much to us to make us feel like we're doing something right, because doing this is very taxing, and it's very just like, it's such an uphill battle that you got to take those little wins and just stack them up, man. So, well,
you're definitely taking some wins with this music you have now, and of course, and that tour was amazing. And tell everybody how they connect to you guys on socials, on the web, get your merch. Because
if you Google Lines of Loyalty, you'll find our website, which has our merch store on it. Lines of Loyalty on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or X. Just search Lines of Loyalty on Google, and all our links should come up there.
So is there a favorite or a craziest TikTok that you guys have done?
I just made one, I think 4 days ago. It was with that Haktu girl, the whole... Yeah, I made a TikTok where we put like our screaming part in that song and did a little remix of it. So it was pretty cool. It was posted a couple days ago. So
nice. I love it. Anything else you want the listeners to know about that we haven't covered already?
Just check out our website and our Facebook for upcoming shows. We're hopefully going to be touring a lot this summer. We have a few one-off shows coming up with some nationals like Smile, Ra, Liliac, Through Fire. So just check out our social medias for shows coming to your area. We got a lot of Midwest shows right now. Hopefully we'll head back out east and west and stuff like that. But just come check us out at a show and come say hi.
All right. Well, you guys rock. Everybody's got to definitely check out your music and your merch, because you got some cool merch, and that's the only way you can support bands nowadays the best. Yeah. And hey, thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.